The vendor, an elderly woman, handed her the bag with a kind look. "It's good to see you again, Mrs. Whitmore," she said softly. Clara nearly wept at the normalcy of it. Later, back at the manor, Nathaniel confessed that the walk had unsettled him not because of the villagers, but because of how much lighter he felt afterward. "For years, I thought Merrick's words defined me," he admitted. "But perhaps they only had power because I let them." Clara touched his hand. "We both did. But we don't have to anymore." That night, they sat by the fire reading through Clara's new manuscript. It wasn't a book of theories or defenses. It was a story honest, vulnerable, deeply human. She had written about betrayal and grief, but also about resilience and the strange, imperfect road to forgiveness. Nathaniel read it silently for a long time, then set it down with tears in his eyes. "You've written Eleanor back into the world," he whispered. Clara smiled through her own tears. "And you've drawn her there too." They spoke late into the night, not of Merrick, but of Eleanor, her laughter, her stubbornness, the way she once pressed wildflowers between the pages of books. By dawn, they felt as though they had resurrected her memory, not as a victim of manipulation, but as the vibrant soul she had been. Weeks passed, and life took on a rhythm again. The garden flourished under Clara's care, while Nathaniel restored the old greenhouse, turning it into a sanctuary of light. Slowly, the manor shifted from a place of shadows to one of growth. One morning, Nathaniel found Clara in the greenhouse, her notebook open, sunlight spilling across the page. She looked up at him with a softness he hadn't seen in years. "Do you think?" she asked quietly. "That forgiveness means forgetting?" Nathaniel thought for a long moment. "No," he said finally. "I think it means remembering without letting it poison us. We don't forgive for them. We forgive for ourselves." Clara nodded, closing her notebook. "Then I think we're learning." In the months that followed, Clara sent her manuscript to a small publisher. To her surprise, they accepted it. When the book arrived, bound and real, she placed a copy on the mantel. The title read, "Ashes and Echoes," a story of truth and forgiveness. Nathaniel held it in his hands for a long time, then placed Eleanor's sketch beside it. Two testaments, side by side, not of Merrick's power, but of their own. That evening, as dusk painted the sky, Nathaniel lit a lantern and carried it out into the garden. Clara followed, curious.